we doing?
Hello, everyone. How are you? Oh my God, we have the giggles today.
Oh my God. This is what happens when 4 of us together. I'm blaming everything on Trisha. She brought the energy.
I didn't do
She
it.
brought the giggle energy with her.
Okay,
Yeah.
but back to business.
Obviously, it's going to be very serious today.
Yeah, we have our fire hats on. We are doing the Flaming Dr. Pepper, and we are talking about hot trends for 2023 in houses.
I'm super excited.
She is not
kinda
super
scared.
excited. Vika is lying. Victoria is lying to us.
Yeah.
So this is really exciting because what it is you've got 1 cup
Yeah, we're
of
using
beer.
a free beer today.
Yeah. So 1 cup of beer, and then you're going to take your amaretto, and you're going to pour it into your shooter glass. And these are what are called as drop shots. So it's really exciting.
And we discovered it like 10 minutes before the show. That's going to be a drop shot. So we're really excited.
And then
we're
layering the overproofed rum. Oh, sorry, on top of the drink. So sorry, here is the thing. And now we're going to take a lighter and we're going to light it all on fire.
So remove the paper. Should we remove the paper?
No.
Is it the lighting up? I don't know. Oh, it's light up. Yeah, see the big flame?
That's only when my thing is there. Okay, let's see.
Okay, we just might have to hold that.
Yeah, no, it's on fire.
Okay, hold on. Maybe it is? Hold on, do that. I'm going to switch the spot. Okay. Yes. So because we do really want that 100% proof from
off the top.
So yeah, it's very important to remember that during the day you won't see the flame, and you want to make sure you want to blow it out so you don't burn your lips.
Well, but you're dropping it into the alcohol
anyway. But I'm just saying.
It is on fire.
Oh it's burning.
It's burning. Okay, so now you take your shooter and you drop it into your beer.
That one is not on fire. That one is not on fire. Hold on.
I'm okay with it not being on fire.
Oh God.
Okay, so I drop mine into the drink, and then you are supposed to shoot it back, but we're ladies, so we're not going to.
There you go. Now it's on fire.
So you're blowing the flame out?
No, drop them into your beer.
Okay.
Pick them up.
Yeah.
Drop them into your beer.
Okay, you take the glass. Hold on. Oh, you got. Okay.
Take yours.
That has fire on it.
Drop it like
drop it. Just drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
Okay.
I told you. Never did that.
All right. So this is how it looks.
After you're done. Cheers.
The fire is out. My hair is not on fire, which is the good news. Okay, let's try this.
Hang on. I got to clean the
It's
counter.
not pretty bad. Like, it's good.
It is good. But you are supposed to shoot it all at once, but we're not going to do that because we're ladies.
Right, and we have things to do later. I don't understand the flavor yet. Maybe because my drop shot is still like in a shot. Hold on, maybe like
slam it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really going to slam it?
No, but I'm trying to get my shot mixed.
Why don't you do this? Just pour it out. There, just pour it out and take the sugar out.
All right.
See, problem solver. That's me, man.
So this was much easier when we were younger.
Yeah, 18.
You didn't think so much about what you were doing. Just drop a drink and
exactly. Okay, now back to business.
Wow.
So we are talking about hot trends. So please, we have the beautiful and lovely Trisha Stelke here to talk about the hot marketing trends. She is the lovely lady who stages all her homes, HS Home Staging.
Yes.
So
without Trisha, our homes don't look as great.
Not at all.
She makes them look perfect for all our photos.
Oh.
Yeah, and she works with everything that you got at home too. So
I do.
Yeah, and it's amazing sometimes the transformations that happen.
You just need to move the furniture, like get rid of a couple of pieces, and it's
she will move the furniture too. She got all like it's amazing how easy it is. I love it. I love working with Trisha. I'm like the most excited person I think because I used to do it by myself. So now when I work with her, it's like wow.
I know, and we're done like within half an hour. Photos done, ready to go.
So let's talk about emerging trends. So 2023, what are we seeing so far?
Design trends. You
Yes.
are seeing a lot of the natural colors coming in. So like natural wood color. You've got, for textiles, you've got your linens, your cottons, a lot of outdoor plants. Spaces are multifunctional now,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Due to
we've been seeing it.
thank you, COVID, we now have to do a lot of multifunctional things. So office desks somewhere in the house.
Are we going with the lighter colors, darker colors? What kind of like?
More to the lighter colors, so back to the lighter oaks, but not like the 90s oak.
Right.
So not the golden yellow oak.
No, like it's
Okay.
a really, really light oak.
So like the whitewash?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit more like on the oatmeal-y color.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. I actually looked at just one new build, and it's funny because we walked in and I never seen the color before on the floors, and it did have that kind of like slightly, it had like a kind of yellowish undertone, but it's very light.
Very light.
Yes, and even my clients was like, "Oh, it looked very yellow on the photos," but when we walked in, it was actually quite pretty hardwood.
Yeah, super nice. The cold whites, cold grays are finally leaving.
Oh, so no more cold.
No more cold. Everything
Okay.
warm.
Okay, what about metals though? Are we changing in our metals at all? Like,
metals
are we doing silvers,
still
brass?
No brass. Please don't do brass.
Please don't
Brass?
do brass.
No brass.
Don't do
But
brass.
brass.
Nickel.
Nickels, well, so
Yeah.
anything that's more on the muted tone. So like the muted golds, muted brass.
What about black?
Muted black is a huge trend.
What's a muted black? Is it like matte black?
matte
Or-
black?
Okay.
Yeah,
matte, okay.
same idea.
I've been recently to a couple of show homes, and on the bedroom they use like all neutral color, but they all have a feature wall, like with the wallpapers.
Wallpaper is
some
huge.
design there.
Yes, wallpaper is huge. Actually, it's the 70s wallpaper that's all coming back. Like that really
the
fun,
flowery?
but not quite the flowery, but it's
Okay.
like that really funky kind of geometrical
Oh, that
design
geo-
kind of
okay.
patterns.
So out of that though, the wallpaper that is nowadays versus the wallpaper we had in the 70s is far easier to remove. Am I not correct? Like now
yeah,
it's
peel and
not.
stick.
The
It's called
peel and stick.
Yeah, so that's just like a basically with steam and stuff like that that pulls off, or a special.
You should just be able to pull a peel and stick off. If you can't, grab a steamer, steam it off.
Okay.
But usually
Easy.
just only one wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever your feature wall is.
Okay.
Wallpaper also like the grass wallpaper texture. That's also
So we have someone asking about copper.
copper.
Is copper in? For
Copper
metal?
Is it my husband? It's never in.
For him, it's not.
I tried to protect you. I tried to protect you, but she's right here.
Unless Lana says that she liked the copper, then yes.
What about like different textures, like concrete texture wall?
So the concrete is, again, that's more cold. So everything's going to more of the earthy kind of outdoor living, bringing into the inside. So
Outdoor living, bringing into the inside. Explain that.
So like a living wall?
yeah.
Living walls?
Well, not like that.
Yeah,
kind
they
of.
They're gonna invade your home and live in.
But like plants, like all your plants you bring inside. So big leafy green plants, right?
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
How do you keep them alive?
I do
sometimes.
Try really hard. I have like a black thumb when it comes to plants.
Yes, me too. Yeah.
I'll kill a cactus in 3 days, so my plants are all fake.
Okay.
So are fake plants okay then?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, see, like I'm not a big plant person. At least
But
unless it's
you
green
have-
grassy kind of thing.
Right,
Yeah.
but you're really good. Like you've got plants all over your house, so
Oh,
you're
yeah, some of them like me, and some of them don't. So the ones that I don't like don't survive. Let's put it this way. They go outside to live.
What about accents like vase, lamps? Like what size they're using right now? Like the big accents or just tiny?
sizes depends on what your personal preference is,
Okay. So
right?
there is no
So
trends.
there's no trends on it.
Okay.
But do we see like more into like this minimalistic style or traditional? Like where are we moving towards like actual inside
You-
decor?
are more to the minimalistic. right?
So open spaces, smaller
spaces.
furniture.
Yeah, furniture still again like with the rattan furniture, that kind of stuff. Cotton furniture.
Yes.
Leathers, I know with kids works great.
Yeah.
But
they're not in style right now.
No.
Okay.
Now, another question though is with all of this, what accent color should people be looking at? Like, there's always that accent colors because if we're going neutral, what are the accent colors?
And now we're going like in the spring and summer.
Yeah.
So
Your accent colors, so colors from the paint stores that they've chosen. There's a kind of like a blush red color
Blush red.
from Benjamin Moore.
Okay.
It's more like kind of a
Moore,
terracotta red.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we're still into that neutral tone.
That's very much reminding me of the 70s and the 80s.
It's,
Right. Does the carpet coming back too?
What about blue,
no,
yellow?
we're not doing shade.
What about blue, yellow, more neutral?
Yellows, not so much. The blues are, but more to the warmer tones versus the colder tone of blue, right? So more of like your tealy kind
Bluey
of warm.
beige.
Bluey beige.
Bluey beige. I call them Calgary. I joke around as 50 Shades of Beige. So we can do beige in any color: a reddy beige, a bluey beige, a greeny beige, a gray beige, a beigey beige. We're really good with the beiges in
I feel
Calgary.
like that's a brown undertone.
Oh, she calls it a brown undertone. I call it 50 Shades of Beige.
And that's why you should listen to Trisha. All right, so we having that, blush red, you said?
Yes,
Blush
there's
red.
a blush red.
So kind of terracotta.
And that's for feature walls.
No, like pillows, maybe.
Okay.
Like
You can do it for accent walls. You can do it. You can paint your whole house that way if you want. I've seen it done right where it's.
It's all
and
about
then,
how you decor, and then if everything is neutral for decor, I think that may look cool.
Right. So they've painted the whole house that blush red, and then the cabinets they haven't done quite. They've done more of a creamy, right? And it's all creamy trim with the. What they have?
It's ballsy. I can kind of commit to the colors, so I'm gonna stick to my accent because I can throw them away.
Well, out of curiosity though, wall colors then. What are the wall colors that are the hot wall colors? Like the names of them and who they can get them from? Because I know a lot of times that's what people are asking me. Like, what color should I paint my
Gray
house?
owl.
Please no. We've done gray owl.
But that's what I'm saying. That was the color for several years.
Gray owl, Revere Pewter. Those were all the colors.
Yes, pewter. Yes. I have all in my house.
There's like oatmeal. I'm trying to remember all of my. I have like an entire list
of the hot colors.
I will send it to you so you can post it.
Oh, we can post that separately.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what about the furniture? For example, table. What finish? Like more rustic finish or more classic?
Again, we're more to the minimalistic finishes. You could do a darker wood, right, to complement a lighter wood.
Kind of walnut.
Yeah, if you wanted to. Woods are still furniture. Anything that has more rounded edges versus your very square.
Okay, well, what about light fixtures then, actually? Because light fixtures are another thing. Like, we went from the big light fixtures to the little light fixtures. We went back to the big, to crystals. Like, what is...
like Edison bulb, right?
Yeah,
like
I like these.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what is the light fixture kind of trend?
Light fixture trends, again, we're still Edison bulbs, matte blacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, that's a ton of information. So thank you so much. We always appreciate having you.
Really
Cheers.
Nice,
Cheers. It will be.
Yeah.
And this will help everyone know what to put in your house. Ooh, what about teddy bears? Like weird things that people should stay away from because there's always that weirdness that people do. Like
throwing teddy bears all over
I don't know, like weird. Like remember when we went with the feathers everywhere, and that was like a thing, and everyone had feathers everywhere, and peacocks, and like weirdness like that.
Sounds like an 80s. Don't do that.
No, we're not there. We're still since the 70s.
Okay.
So a big ashtray.
70s with a 2023 twist.
Yeah.
All right.
What about kitchen appliance? Like is stainless steel on trend?
Stainless steel is, it's more so on trend where you've got your fridges that are cabineted, right? So they all
Furniture
blend
finish?
in. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
Cabineted.
Cabineted.
Yeah. Furniture finish.
Yeah.
All right. But that was all great info. It is prize time.
Yeah. Okay.
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 It's up there.
All right. We light up. Oh, that looks great on camera. Oh, you guys can see the colors. Look at that. So this is our April. No, yes, March prize.
Because
so
we're bringing light into March.
Yeah, you win this in the first week of April. Cool bar sign, or if you have a, I was gonna say teenager, but that goes wrong. Like
Yeah,
to put it like
let
in
your
bedroom.
teenager put that in their room. It sends the wrong message as a parent. Just
That
my
was such an
opinion,
error.
no judgment.
That flaming shot, but right there. But this is our cool prize for March, and the way you win it is you see Tipsy Realtor shows on all social media platforms, obviously Facebook Live, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube. You like it, you share it, you tag your friends and the family, especially if you like how we the cocktail we made or the topic we discussed. Please comment on them, and your name will get entered into the draw as many times as you like, shared, and tagged.
Absolutely. Now, for next week, we are actually doing the Scarlet Spritz, and we're talking about buying and maintaining a home for single moms, which I absolutely love this conversation.
Yes.
I'm always in full support of our single moms.
I know. You should just volunteer to come back for the next show.
But it is going to be for the month of March, my and Victoria's last show, because we are both going on holidays for spring break. She's going to Mexico. I'm going to Costa Rica. So it will be Anna all on her own.
That's me.
Yes, I
have like lineup of guests that volunteering to be with me on the show. There's gonna be no problems. In fact, by the time you guys come back, nobody's gonna miss you. We're gonna make it so
You'll
good.
be out.
It's gonna be like a Cirque du Soleil over here.
What'll be funny though is when we come back, we'll both be tan and you'll still be white, and you'll just be in the middle like a little Oreo cookie.
That's what my makeup is for. I'll just put extra bronzer, okay? Make
Like bodybuilders. Yes.
Exactly. So, but I do want to say, because this is my last show for the month of March, and it is the month of women and empowerment with the International Women's Day, that I want to thank all the women out there who have supported us, elevated us, brought out tough conversations, and made sure that women have a voice in this industry. And if it's okay with everyone, I have a story to tell that I was actually
How can we stop you?
Well, okay. But it was on International Women's Day. I was flying back actually from Costa Rica because I had to go down for my AGM for my condo corp down there. And I'm flying back from Costa Rica, and it was on March 8th, and we got stuck, believe it or not, at Toronto International Airport, so we won't talk about that. But as we're stuck at Toronto International Airport because they took forever to get our bags there.
So we're not talking about that.
This lady at the WestJet terminal, I walked up and I said, look, you didn't give us enough time in between our flights. We only grabbed our bags and went to our flights, and now we've missed our flight. So the next flight out is tomorrow, so you have to pay for our hotel. And she said, no. She says, I have to look into the circumstances as to why. And I said, no, you don't understand. We didn't do anything wrong. You didn't give us enough time. You should take into account the fact of what it takes to get through International Airport as part of the person responsible to get us from one flight to another, because it was WestJet all the way through. So she looked into everything, came back and said, you know what, I did some research. I found out that your bags did take too long to drop, and therefore we are going to pay for your hotel and let you guys stay the night on our dime. But she says normally it wouldn't be allowed, but she said, I'm going to make the executive decision. And you know what? And I know it sounds so cheesy, but I was like, you know what? I'm so proud that in today's day and age, on International Women's Day, that a woman can be strong and assertive and say, this is what I think should happen, and the other one can make the executive decision to say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that. And I thought that was actually a cool experience on International Women's Day.
Absolutely. No, it's such a great month to remember of, for women, our history in terms of owning real estate, applying for mortgages, working, is only been happening in the last 50 years.
Yeah.
So it's a very kind of young history of women in a workplace and such. So thank you to those women who did pave their way for us to be here, and why we are so successful now in the real estate industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you. But if you are looking at buying or selling real estate, please call any one of us on the phone number, not Trisha, Victoria, Anna, and me, on the phone number on the screen, and we would love to help you, your friends, your family, your coworkers, help them buy real estate, get questions answered, just educate them, because at the end of the day, it's about making sure you make the best educated decision for you, no matter what the outcome is. That's what we're here to help with. So please feel free to reach out. We're always here to take your calls.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.